All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the internet. It's one of my favorite new venues in town. And I'm here tonight at Fusion Blue Studios, Fusion Blue Production. We got Dave Hill running sound. We got Hodden hanging out, running sound. And I'm really psyched to be here. So thanks for tuning in, if you're tuning in. It's been a while. I missed you guys. All right. Well, I'm going to start with a song about the internet, actually, since that's where we're doing this tonight. This one's called "Worry About Me," and you don't have to worry about me. But I feel like we all are worried about what everyone else is doing lately. Not in like a concern kind of way, but like in a obsession kind of way. So I feel like that's what the internet does in a weird way. Anyway, I'm going to play this one for you. Everybody trying to be somebody, but it seems nobody can just be. Everyone looking at those photos of perfection, but there's struggles they can't see. Everyone trying to be authentic, looking for a better reality. Well, you can worry about what everybody else thinks, but I'm fine worrying about me. Oh, worry about me. You don't gotta worry about me. Believe me, I got you covered. My own fears are all I see. If you want to worry about something, about the economy, it should be concerning that the ocean's burning, but you don't gotta worry about me. Yeah, you got your Facebook and Twitter, you can Grindr, Tinder, Instagram, TikTok, or FaceTime. Gotta update that LinkedIn, surf the dark web, ascend, shop Amazon while drinking wine. So many mobile apps, I'd rather take a nap, drink a cup of chamomile tea. Spend all your time staring at a little screen, but I'm fine worrying about me. Oh, worry about me. You don't gotta worry about me. Oh, believe me, I got you covered. My own fears are all I see. If you wanna worry about something, about the economy, it should be concerning that the ocean's burning, but you don't gotta worry about me. Oh, worry about me. Yeah, everybody's brewing beer, facial hair, ear to ear, tattoos, leather shoes, fancy jeans. Everybody got a blog, a podcast, a travel log. We're so hung up on how we're being seen. You can worry about the next conspiracy or the death of democracy. Well, you can give yourself an ulcer thinking about the next disaster. but I'm fine worrying about me. Oh, worry about me. You don't gotta worry about me. Oh, believe me, I got you covered. My own flaws are all I see. If you wanna worry about something, about the economy, it should be concerning that the ocean's burning, but you don't gotta worry about me. It's an online nation, I could use a vacation, so I can just worry about me. You can spend all your time staring at a little screen, but I'm fine and just worrying about me. All right, welcome aboard. Welcome to Fusion Blue Studios. I'm just realizing the lights in here are blue. That makes sense. I think that was a good decision. Well, all right. So yeah, the world's pretty crazy. So what do we do about that? Well, you can go fishing. That's one thing. I used to fish a lot, and you learn a lot fishing. You learn about fishing, but you learn a lot about yourself, and that's what this song's about. This next song, this one's called Fishbrook, and it's about what I did for fun when I was living in a town where there was nothing to do except you could mountain bike or you could fish, and I had asthma at the time, so I was better geared towards less active activities. And so I started fishing a lot. And yeah, you learn how to be alone. You learn how to be content with just yourself. And that's not an easy lesson. But so it's good. If you can learn that as a kid, that's a good thing to have. And I was very lucky to be able to find my zen. So yeah, this one's called Fishbrook. I walked down to Fishbrook and I cast my fly into the water. There's bluegill in the shallows, sunshine on the surface, and the Mill Road Bridge above me makes a shadow on the water. A pile of stones where I stand, I can see the bottom. Down in Fishbrook I came to understand just what it means to be a lonely man, to be alone and to be happy. Just the water and the breeze, yeah, yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Well, I know a lonely man. He lives down by the water. He drinks his whiskey in the shade as he watches the breeze. And he fishes with a fly rod, knows just how the river winds. And he may live with his wife, but no, he lives in his mind. Down in Fishbrook I came to understand just what it means to be a lonely man, to be alone and to be happy. And just the water and the breeze, yeah, yeah. too young to understand what I'd stumbled upon. It was too soon for me. Hold that wisdom in my hands. In my mind, I'm back there. I can feel the wind in the trees. In that slow-moving water, there's a little piece of me. Well, down in Fish Brook I came to understand just what it means to be a lonely man, to be alone and to be happy. Just the water and the breeze, yeah, yeah. Just the water and the breeze, yeah, yeah. Just the water and the breeze, yeah, yeah. Down in Fishbrook. All right. Fishbrook. All right, this next one is a song called Perfection. It's not quite perfect yet. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on my jokes too, apparently. Excuse me. Must have that COVID. Sorry, that's not a laughing matter. But yeah, this song is just, you know, you can't be looking for perfection in life. And you're not going to find it. But the person in this song is looking for it. It goes like this. Let's see if I remember it. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, I do it a half step higher. Let's do that. Let's play it in the right key, Joe. This is my new thing, too. I just talk to myself. Because you guys aren't here with me. But yeah, we'll be playing out soon. It's going to happen. I've been spoiled like a child. I've been rich, I've been hashtag blessed. But everyone can see that I've seen all the rest. I'll grab your hand and I'll spin you around my little carousel. When we're done going round and round, everyone's telling me to just tell you you're the one. Well, I'll bite my tongue, 'cause I'm looking for perfection. 'Cause I've been at the bottom for so very long. I've been buried in my blindness, can't even see the sun. Running from town to town without any direction. I've been looking for a ghost. Tell me if you've seen one. Still chasing that face. I've been always on the run. I'm a loner, I'm a dreamer, looking for perfection. Yeah, the moonlight shining, but darkness is all I see. There ain't much to look at when I'm just looking down on me. Ooh, all I got are broken dishes, no place to make a meal. When it comes to being selfish, I don't really care how you feel. And I'll close all them doors, shutter the blinds, I'll turn off and tune out and shut down my mind. Yeah. Pretend I'm living a life that ain't on the run. Oh, side or start to follow me around, I'll just pack my bags, head for the sound, a song in my mind, ringing in perfection. Right, thank you. Yeah, the moonlight shining, ain't no one for miles to see. Yeah, I got me, but I ain't been myself in weeks. Ooh, all I got are broken dishes, no place to make a meal. Comes to being selfish, I'll beg, borrow, or steal. Well, some will say that I'm on a fool's errand, that all I got are the wrong means to an end, yeah. But I'll find what I need if I can just make one more connection. They say you can be free if you're willing to run. You can just chase that horizon when each day is done. But my sun's gone down, 'cause I'm waiting for perfection. Oh, my sun's gone down, 'cause I'm waiting for perfection. Oh, my sun's gone down, waiting for perfection. Oh, my sun's gone down, waiting for your perfection. It's not quite there yet. It's not perfect yet. Yeah, that's so all my jokes now are just dad jokes. I don't have the dad bod yet. I'm working on that, believe me. I need to eat some more chicken nuggets. God, I love chicken nuggets. Isn't that weird? That's yeah. This is a song about excuse me. This is a song about losing a parent. Yeah, and what that feels like when you lose a parent as a kid, and the questions you sort of start to ask when you become an adult, and you start to sort of ponder what it might mean, and the trajectory that it maybe sent your life on. Let's see if I remember all the lyrics. This one's called "Never Knew Dad." Well, Dad never knew me, I never knew Dad. Oh, sometimes he feels lonely, and sometimes I'm glad. 'Cause who would it be if I wasn't who I am? Would I follow in his footsteps, would I be a different man? 'Cause I was too young, he was too old. We're a lot like each other, or so I'm told. But old photographs show a skinny young man. I wonder how much I'm like him the way he was then. Yeah, Dad,
he's gone. But I wrote this song. And if he were here telling me how to live, would I be up to his standards? Would I have enough to give? And if I really knew him, would I always compare? Oh, what it's like now with when he was here. 'Cause I never got to meet him as a grown man. No, I never got to live that father-son plan. Dad worked hard to give us a better life for my sister and I and my mother, his wife. Yeah, Dad, he's gone, but we keep on keeping on. Ooh. Yeah, Daddy's gone, but his memory is here. 'Cause I see it in the eyes of the people he held dear. And because Daddy's gone, I'm who I am today. Sometimes you gotta be your own father, gotta find your own way. Sometimes you gotta be your own father, gotta find your own way. Sometimes you gotta be your own father, gotta find your own way.
All right. Thanks for listening, by the way. I'm going to do a song by someone else now. Can't all be about me. Because you don't need to worry about me. Someone's here. This is a song by Glenn Campbell. Well, John Hartford wrote it. Glenn Campbell made it famous, and I've been playing it. It's called "Gentle on My Mind."
Well, it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. It makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, by the ink stains that were dried upon some line. It keeps me on the back roads, by the rivers of my memory, for hours you're just gentle on my mind. And I cling to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns, now that binds me. Or something that somebody said, because they thought we fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find you're still moving on the back roads, the rivers of my memory, for hours you're just gentle on my mind. And through those wheat fields, the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. Some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. Oh, but not to where you cannot see, moving on them back roads, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. Then I dip my cup of soup back from some crackling, gurgling cauldron in some train yard. My beard's a rustling coal pile, and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. With those cupped hands around the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my chest and find you're still moving on the back roads in those rivers of my memories. For hours you're just gentle on my mind. All right, thank you. I can hear your emoji clap little icons. I can hear them in the ether. I feel it. The pandemic has required a lot of imagination, hasn't it? Right? It's we've all kind of had to go inside and find the visions that get us through, and figure out who we really are. And I'm someone who needs a lot of time alone. And when the pandemic first happened and the lockdown, man, I enjoyed it. I was like, this is fantastic. I don't have to deal with anybody. That wore off. The novelty of that wore off, and yeah, I miss everybody. So it's nice to reach out. But this one's called "Who Am I?" This is a song you can download from Bandcamp if you look for Bo Lawrence. That's by the stage name that I release my songs under, Bo Lawrence Bandcamp. You can also stream this song on Spotify. So this one's called "Who Am I?" This one was on the radio, I think in the spring, which was kind of cool. Know this smile that you see, it ain't for you. It's what I wear upon my face to get me through, and underneath there are clouds, the rain falls through. I'd rather feel what is real and what is true. So you can joke and you can laugh, but it's all for show. There are things that you should hear, but you'll never know, and hide them deep in the dark and under things. I'd rather feel what is real and think the thoughts that sting. Well, you can try to understand me, but it's just me, just trying to be free, just trying to be free. Away from home in the woods, I walk for hours, away from town, away from noise, to where I find my power. The path is simple, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. I'd rather feel what is real and know my mind. Ooh, ooh, The wind, it blows through the leaves and it speaks to me. It's a language that I feel and one I see in the crowd. I get tense and I lose myself. I'd rather feel what is real than learn the truth to tell. Well, you can try to understand me, but it's just me, just trying to be free, just trying to be free. At 2 a.m. I wander around these empty streets, and some don't like this lonely hour, but it makes sense to me. There's a message written here, and it's all around. I'd rather feel what is real, my 2 feet on the ground.
All right, yeah, if you like that one, check it out online. Download it, you can own it. There's some great players on there. I think Joe Cardoza is playing bass, and some other local musicians. So check it out, Bandcamp. Who Am I? If you like that one. I'm gonna do a song called Old Town. It's a song I wrote about living in a town with history, and I was sort of thinking about, I mean, we have so many towns with so much history, just on the North Shore even, and just this area in Massachusetts here. And I was sort of thinking about Gloucester, where I live, and thinking about Lowell, to the mill towns, like where my dad, my whole father's side, that side of the family is on. They were all, immigrants just trying to make it work. Anyway, that's sort of what this song's about, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what my songs are about.
I live in an old town. Yeah, the people here, they've been around. And I've got some history here, memories deep and people dear. I come from an old town where buildings settle into the ground, where generations worked hard, planting roots under them stars. There's history here of struggles all around, when some had nothing, just borrowed land and a plow. And eventually those factories came, making cloth and shoes. Things never were the same. Well, I'm never leaving my old town. This tired house stands strong with its shingles falling down. And oh, what these old beams have seen, while the fireplace casts shadows on the scene. The family that used to be, can't you see? and I'm still in this old town. If you listen hard, you'll hear the sound of that cotton mill and the steam crane, the smell of coal and the sting of acid rain. I'm still in this old town. We wrote the dollar up and down. Yeah, there's been sacrifice, but always with too high a price. Yeah, the struggles here, they go way back in time. Those bootleggers, rum runners and crime, widows' walks and captains lost at sea and fishing limits on a dying industry. But I'm never leaving my old town. This tired house stands strong with its shingles falling down. Though with these old beams have seen, while the fireplace casts shadows on the scene, the family that used to be, can't you see? In this old town, in this old town, I'm still in this old town, in this old town. All right. Old town. Well, it's that time of the show where I switch guitars. So, everybody say goodnight to Gibby. I actually don't. I don't name my guitars, really. Do I? I have one I call Big Red, but maybe I should name this one. All right, come at me with some names for the Gibson. I don't know. No say. All right. Well, so thank you again for tuning in, everybody. And I'm just going to tune this thing up really quick, make sure we're in the ballpark. Make sure to throw a tip in the virtual tip jars. That keeps the lights on here at Fusion Blue Studios. Lets Dave and the crew do what they do. Keep providing this awesome setup and service. Yeah, I'm at the age now where everything just hurts all the time. All right, what are we going to do here? All right. There's a song called Oklahoma. I was helping a friend move. One of those really, stupid, spontaneous things you do in your 20s. I was helping him drive across the country. We got lost in Oklahoma, stopped at a gas station, and the song's not about me or that, but it is about a conversation I overheard just sort of behind the counter about a mom. Well, the mom was the one speaking, but she was, talking about her son left, and she was heartbroken, and it stuck with me. And 10 years later, I wrote this song about what I think was probably going on in that situation. So this is an extrapolation, if you will. He's gone away to school. He's leaving the farm. She worries about him coming to harm. 'Cause he grew up in the fields, his father's tools in his hands. Why would you trade the city for the family land? Would you stay if the fields turned to dust? Would you watch as that grain just fades to rust? Would you ride on that late night greyhound out of town and leave it all in Oklahoma? My run's a fill station, 4 pumps, a garage, someday a restaurant or a self-serve car wash. But now he don't want to inherit those dreams. He says he wants the world beyond the field and the stream. Would you stay if the fields turned to dust? Would you watch as that green just fades to rust? Would you ride on that late night greyhound out of town and leave it all in Oklahoma? Would you leave it all in Oklahoma? He's gone off to Oregon, Portland, then Eugene. Drugs, girls, addictions, things he's never seen. The city lights and drunken nights start to change his mind. The city moves ahead, the farm falls behind. Would you stay if the fields turned to dust? Would you watch as that green just fades to rust? Or would you ride on that late night greyhound out of town and leave it all in Oklahoma? 10 years gone by, he's headed back for home. Dad's gone to God, Mom's bitter to the bone. Shuttered all the doors on that old red garage and tear down the barn in Oklahoma. All right. This next one's called The Good with the Bad. I'm like looking at the mic a lot. I should look at one of the cameras when I speak. It's just, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful microphone. I'm a sucker for microphones. This one's called The Good with the Bad, and it's about, just taking it as it comes, taking everything in life and working with it. There's an opportunity to learn and grow with pain and suffering, as well as joy and success. So I think the key is to kind of like find the balance and learn how to absorb both, because you're gonna suffer. There's no getting out. There's no getting out of this without suffering and hurting. So something like that. I shouldn't interpret my songs too much, right? Leave them up to you guys. My father said, keep on riding. You're gonna fall, get back up. Keep keep on trying. The pedals spinning round, I kept on falling down. He held me up, kept me from staying on the ground. He said, you gotta take the good with the bad. Gotta fall down low and get to know when you're sad. You got to stumble for years in second-hand shoes before you learn to live with your blues. You gotta live with the blues. My grandmother, she gets real down, but I know when she's low that she'll come around. She got so much to give, knows just what to do. Gonna feed this old town soon as she kills these blues. She says you gotta take the good with the bad. Gotta live the blues before you can be sad. Got to walk for years and years, sometimes in high heel shoes, before you choose to live with your blues. You live with the blues. Blues, 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 blues. My best friend, he says don't leave her. You win this battle, you just might lose the war. And out of all your moves, you know she might be your best bet. Sometimes imperfection is as good as it gets. He says, you know there's a night to her day. You're ready to go, but she needs you to wait. You got to walk for years and years in her worn out shoes before you learn to understand her blues. You gotta understand her blues. Blues. You gotta learn to live with them. You gotta take the good with the bad. And go to fall down low and get to know when you're sad. This next song is called You Belong Here. It's about staying put and planting roots. In my 20s, I just kept moving around, man. I was never happy where I was. I was always chasing something else. Fear of missing out. I thought there was something always better going on somewhere else, and I was trying to find it instead of just staying where I was. You know, whether it was relationships or living situations, towns. So anyway, I digress. Are you stuck in a small town? Does it feel like you're going round and round? When all you see are the same faces, it hurts your pride in so many places. Don't run away. You belong here. Do you feel like you've been boxed in? The things you've done and the places you've been. Draw a line in the sand. Stick around, take a stand. Don't change your plans. You belong here. Will they let me change? Let me act my own age? Will they let me be different from what they see? Or can I be free from what I used to be? Are you tired of hearing all about it? All the rumors and that small town gossip. Hold your head up high and just keep your heart near. Yeah, there's hope, there's fear, but you belong here. Do you find yourself highway bound? You hung up, strung out and run down. Tear up that bus ticket, throw away all your fears. It's all clear. You belong here. Will they let me change? Let me act my own age? Will they let me be different from what they see? Or can I be free from what I used to be? Are you tired of the fast pace? Have you given up on that endless rat race? Or are you still always looking for a better time or place? Why can't you just stay? 'Cause you belong here. You belong here. It's true, you belong here in the studio with me, because that would be awesome if you guys were all here hanging out, and it would be so dangerous under the circumstances. But maybe I'd risk it because I miss everybody. Anyway, we will have some in-person shows very soon. All right. I'm gonna do a what is this? I guess you could call this like a break up, get back together kind of song. I feel like songwriters write those sometimes, so I got one of those. And I'm absolutely terrible at relationships. Ask my girlfriend; she'll tell you all about it. I'm really bad at it, but one thing I've learned in my 39 years on this planet is once you stop communicating, things go south really fast. And so I wrote a song along those lines. It's called Not Anymore. There's a voice inside my head telling me that this ain't right. There's a voice inside my mind telling me to leave this fight, but I ain't listening anymore. I ain't keeping track of the score, and you ain't listening to all I say. If it goes on like this, I can't stay, I can't stay. just wishing that things will work out without us trying. But that's just a gamble when we're both lying, and I ain't listening anymore. I ain't keeping track of the score, and you ain't listening to all I say. If it goes on like this, I can't stay. I won't stay. If this silence goes on like this, then I will have to break away. I don't know why it goes on like this, but I can't take another day. But I'll just stay anyway. Well, there's a hill not far from here where we could go and maybe see things clear. But every time I ask you to go there with me, you never follow. You always say you're busy. Well, now I'm listening, now that you're gone. But where were you when I needed someone? Now you're listening to all I say. Maybe we can try this another day, another day. Maybe we can try this another day. Ooh, maybe I'll stay another day. Indeed, man. Anyone out there is trying to make it work, I tip my hat to you. It's a struggle, and I have a lot of respect for anyone who's sticking it out in these hard times and trying to keep the flame alive. All right, then, let's see here. Boys, can you give me a time check?
We're 8 o'clock.
Perfection. Not the song, but the, yeah. 8 is great. It's 8 o'clock, everybody. If you don't have a clock nearby. I'm going to do a song called The Beauport Blues here to decide where I want to play it. This is very much a song about Gloucester. I don't know what to say about it. It's kind of self-explanatory. I grew up in Gloucester, I moved away, and then I've been back there about, I don't know, 10 or 11 years now or something. Yeah, about that. And, man, what a place. That's an old town. You want to talk about an old town? Man, that's an old town. I'm sure there's some comments out there. Then thanks for commenting. I can't see your comments, but I will look at them later, and I will send each of you individually a handwritten letter in the mail. And a puppy. Sorry, drop D tuning, it takes a bit. Make sure.
I got the Beauport blues. It ain't what I would choose. Don't want your advice. I'd rather talk to the booze. Step up, fall down. Listen to the sound of my lonesome voice. Order in another round. Well, it's one foot and back of the next. Legs so tired, can't even get home to rest. Beauport, Beauport blues. I got the Beauport blues. Fog's been rolling in, clouding my mind, so full of salt and sin. Stumble down to the docks where the ghost eyes say, drink this up and throw your whole life away. No card, no haddock coming up in the trawl, no money in the bank. Poker table took it all. Beauport, Beauport blues. Beauport blues again. Been on this island since I don't know when. Feels like I'm missing the signs at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. I had a Beauport woman, she walked out on me. Black nights, red mornings, I was married to the sea. My hands are cracked, my smile's gone dull. I can hear a voice calling in the laugh of every girl. Landlord coming, he's breathing at the door. Ain't got no rent on my rent's offshore. Beauport, Beauport blues. Beauport blues again. Been on this island since I don't know when. Feels like I'm missing all the signs at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. Beauport blues again. All out of cash just like I was back when. It feels like I'm losing my mind at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. At the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. There's a Beauport time, a Beauport place. Every time I try to leave, I'm falling from grace. I've been asking for redemption out on the waves, but at the bottom of a bottle, there's my soul to save. I ain't really a believer, but now I hit a wall. That lady, a good voyage, gonna come and take it all. In Beauport, Beauport, yeah. Beauport blues again. Been on this island since I don't know when. I feel like I'm losing my mind at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. Beauport blues again. All out of cash just like I was back when. I guess I'm missing the signs at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. No, no, la, la, la. Oh, 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 oh. Feel like I'm losing my mind at the bottom of this dusty jug of wine. Beauport blues, all right. God, was that cynical enough for you? Jeez. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do ooh, that's the next song is really cynical too, and the next one after that. Well, it's all downhill from here, guys. All right.
This is a song called McCready Springs. This is a true story. This is a story I overheard one night.
We were sitting, oh, in those hot springs. The stars were shining, our butts naked on the stones. He sat down right beside us. Said he was a trucker and trucking was in his bones. Oh, I'll tell you a little story, he said, about a woman a long, long time ago. She was riding down my street one day. It'd be the last time that her car would go. And oh, at McCready Springs I saw 6 shooting stars up in the sky. And the trucker told us a story about that old lady and how she died down in McCready Springs. His 16-wheeler parked outside his house, 100 feet, truck on the side of the road. Her daily errands, they were on a list in her purse, and she just left her quiet boat. That old lady, her eyes were fading, and she could not see his truck sitting there with her Chevrolet in full gear. She drove right under his trailer's rear. And oh, at McCready Springs I saw 6 shooting stars up in the sky. And the trucker told us a story about that old lady and how she died down in McCready Springs. Her car was flattened, oh, like those pancakes that in her kitchen she used to make. That old lady in the Chevrolet, they were dead and gone, oh, on that day. And oh, at McCready Springs I saw 2 shooting stars up in the sky. And that trucker, he told us a story about that old lady and how she died. At McCready Springs I saw 6 shooting stars up in the sky. And one is for that old lady, she's still in her car up in the sky down in McCready Springs. Oh, McCready Springs, down in McCready Springs, down in McCready Springs.
Someone requested that song last time I did this, and I couldn't remember my own lyrics, so I made it a point to dust that one off. I have not played that one in a while. So, in any case, I want to say that was Luke Conlon. So, Luke, if you're watching, thanks for being supportive of... thanks for believing in me, really. All right, this is a tune I wrote as kind of a claw hammer style guitar tune. I mean, there's some finger picking in here too, but let's see here. And it's called "Bury Me Close." And this is another one of the songs that I've actually released. So this, if you like this tune, you can listen to it on the internet. There's a recorded version out there on Spotify and I think pretty much all the other streaming services. And you can download this one from Bandcamp if you search for Bo Lawrence, and you can look for "Bury Me Close." You can own that. Great version recorded. It's got Dennis Monagle on drums, Joe Kessler on fiddle, Joe Cardoza is playing bass. So check that out.
Oh, bury me in my boots so that my feet won't get tangled up in roots. And oh, bury me under stones so those grave robbers leave my old dead bones. Boy, that sand from my ears so that I can hear that the afterlife, oh yes, the afterlife is calling for me. And oh man, that D. There we go. And oh, bury me in the clouds, oh, in a gray cloud slowly floating by. And oh, bury me out at sea. I'll breathe the water flowing over me. But wipe that sand from my ears so that I can hear that the afterlife, oh yes, the afterlife is coming for me. Bury me close to home, in the backyard under a stone. Bury me close to home, the trees my soul will roam, my soul will roam, my soul. Don't you bury my soul, 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 oh no, 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 don't you bury my soul, don't you bury my soul, don't you bury my soul. And oh, bury my body near, so in your presence I won't feel no fear. And oh, bury me under that moon lost, my soul will be free. So wet that sand from my ears, so that I can see that the afterlife, oh yes, the afterlife is coming for me. Bury me close to home, backyard under stone. Bury me close to home. The trees my soul will roam. My soul will roam. My soul, my soul will roam. My soul will roam.
Indeed. Well, I'm gonna do another one on the same sort of drop D tuning here. This one's got a similar vibe. This one's called Cape Ann Stars. This is about not recognizing your hometown, I guess, after moving away, kind of thing. It's a little bit of a cliche songwriting thing, but it's my interpretation of that sort of cue, songwriting cue, if you will. Hopefully I remember the lyrics. Yeah.
Come with me now, we'll go back in time to the corner store where there's candy for a dime, candy for a dime. There's the old stone wall, Concord grapes on the vine, sour skin and bitter seed, but they taste oh so fine, they taste oh so fine. Well, who are you in my old house? And who are you walking round my hometown? And who are you looking up in my sky at those Cape Ann stars? Cape Ann stars, those Cape Ann stars. Have I gone too far away from home? I've been walking through the neighborhoods, those roads of my past. Their faces, old places in my mind forever last, my mind forever last. These days I see foreigners, unknown eyes on me, but everywhere there's my memories, stories they can't see, those stories they can't see. Yeah. Well, who are you in my old house? And who are you walking round my hometown? And who are you looking up in my sky at those Cape Ann stars? Cape Ann stars, those Cape Ann stars. Have I gone too far away from home? Have I gone too far? Oh, why did I roam? Oh, dusk falls on Dogtown. We were chasing the sun. My calling from the kitchen when the day's end come. The day's end comes. In Revere Street in Briarwood, we were free to roam. Big birds in the sky and green moss on stone. Green moss on stone. Yeah. Well, who are you in my old house? Who are you walking around my hometown? Who are you looking up in my sky? Those keeping stars, keeping stars, those keeping stars. Have I gone too far away from home? Have I gone too far? Oh, why did I roam? Oh, boulders and beach stones, the seagulls cry and moan, but they don't know the places where I roam. Thank you, Internet. I can hear you in my mind's ear. Well, what do we got here? Let's see. Oh man, I guess I got time for one more. So I'm gonna leave you with one of my favorite Grateful Dead tunes. Let's see. Oh, there's my pick. It's down there. It's been great playing. Thank you to Fusion Blue Productions for having me tonight. So awesome hanging out here with these guys, and thank you for tuning in. And if you can spare a coin or a Bitcoin, throw some digital money in the pot, and we'll keep this operation running, and so that we can do this again, because this was super fun. So yeah, this one's called Ship of Fools. Went to see the captain, strangest I could find. Laid my proposition down, laid it on the line. I won't slave for beggars' jewels, likewise golden birds. but I would slay. Learn the way to sink your ship of fools, ship of fools on a cruel sea. Ship of fools, sail away from me. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter. Ship of fools. Saw your first ship sink and drown from rocking of the boat, and all that could not sink or swim was simply left there to float. I won't leave you drifting around, but oh, it makes me wild. 30 years upon my head, have you called me child? Ship of fools on a cruel sea. Ship of fools, sail away from me. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter. Ship of fools. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter. Ship of fools. The bottle stands as empty that once filled before. Time there was a plenty, from that cup no more. I won't leave you drifting round, but oh, it makes me wild. With 30 years upon my head, have you called me child? Ship of fools on a cruel sea. Ship of fools, sail away from me. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter. Ship of fools. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter. Ship of fools. Ship of fools. Ship of fools. Oh, ship of fools.
Well, I messed up the verse on that one, so I feel like I should play you one more song, right? I'm gonna do one more because I just feel like out there in the ether, I feel there's a desire for another song. It's probably just my ego speaking. Anyway, I'm gonna do Uno Más para ti. Para tú. And this one's by Bruce Springsteen. I do this one a lot. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you're healthy, happy. Take care of yourselves out there. We're almost through this.
Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night. They blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're looking for a fight. I'm gonna see what those record boys can do. Well, there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. I'm gonna be rumble out on the promenade. Yeah, the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. 'Cause everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday come back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I got a job and I put my money away, but I got the kind of debt that no honest man can pay. So I took out what I had from that Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. 'Cause everything nice, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday come back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, our luck may have died and our love gone cold before you. Forever I'll stay. Where we're going out where the sand turns to gold. But put your stockings on, 'cause it might get cold. And everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday come back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Been looking for a job, they're hard to find. There's winners and losers up in south of that line. Well, I'm tired of ending up out on that losing end. But I talked to a man last night, gonna do a little favor for him. 'Cause everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday come back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Yeah, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Thank you very much. I'm signing off. Fusion Blue Productions. I'm Joe Wilkins. Toss a coin in the bucket. We love you. We'll see you next time. Take care.